So after living it up, courtesy of Mr. Tamaru's hospitality, we were able to get through the first day without anything terribly strange happening. Now, if the story ended there, it would have been perfect. No such luck, though. The next morning, as if on cue, a huge storm rolled in.
The master's not what you'd call a morning person, and he tends to be difficult when he wakes up. Please excuse his absence at the table in the mornings, and I do appreciate your understanding in the matter.
Great, that's just our luck. A typhoon hits as we're starting our vacation.
The storm seems to be moving fairly quickly. Things will be back to normal in a couple days. You'll see. It'll disappear as quickly as it appeared.
It's strange, though. I don't remember hearing anything about a typhoon yesterday. Whose head did this massive storm come creeping out of?
Okay, what we've got here is a deserted island in the middle of a storm. This is a rare opportunity. We might even experience something weird. Awesome.
Taking the boats out that day was not an option. The waves were just too big. Now, thanks to Haruhi's wish, we found ourselves the unwilling guests trapped on a spooky, deserted island. A closed circle? No way. Since we couldn't go outside, we decided to spend the day in the game room, which was in the mansion's basement.
Here's my super ultra miracle eccentric serve!
Hey, what you reading? Is it good, huh?
I call reach!
Wrong! My hand's worth 10,000 points.
That is definitely a full hand, Miss Suzumiya.
Good we're not playing for money.
I'm glad to see you're all having a good time here.
If you guys don't mind, can I sit in for a hand?
Please. What's it mean when you pitch in at this?
Please excuse me, everybody. I'm afraid I have some work that needs to get done. Enjoy yourselves.
Keiichi and Yutaka Tamaru, Mr. Arakawa and Miss Mori. They seem normal, even though they're acquaintances of Koizumi's. We'll need a couple more characters before something strange can happen.
I call reach!
Who is the king?
I am the king! Okay, number 2. You have to turn around, look back at us, and say, I love you.
Who has number 2?
I love you. No, not like that, Yuki! You have to say it with more feeling, all right? I love you. Go on, Kyon, show her how to do it.
Why do I have to?
It doesn't matter why. It's the king's orders, okay?
I love... Selfish king. That's typical Haruhi for you. I thought I'd be able to skip the rest of this chapter of adolescence with little more than a laugh, but that's not how the dealer cut the deck. Now, I don't know who this dealer is, or what kind of deck they were cutting for that matter. But if I knew who this dealer was, I'd make sure they'd never shuffle cards or cut a deck for the rest of the year. Hey, Haruhi! Ah!
What a wimp. You should expect pillow fights when you're on a retreat.
Where does that girl get her energy? She was up all night.
Pillow fights, huh? No wonder Miss Suzumiya was going through all the rooms. It looks like she went around and confiscated all the pillows on the second floor.
She's stealing all the weapons before the battle, huh?
Mr. Arakawa, is there anything wrong?
I sent Mori up to Mr. Yutaka's room a while ago. When she came back down, she told me that he wasn't there.
He isn't in the house?
His bed hadn't been slept in, and we looked for him in the usual places, but I'm afraid he's nowhere to be found.
Have you gone to Mr. Keiichi's room and checked with him?
Yes. Well, we tried calling the phone in the master's bedroom, but there was no answer.
What's that? Did you say that Mr. Yutaka's missing and Mr. Keiichi isn't answering his phone?
If asked to summarize, yes, that is exactly what I said.
We should probably check Mr. Keiichi's room. Mr. Arakawa, do you have a key?
The master's chambers are different from the other rooms. Unfortunately, he's the only one with the keys to it. It's a precaution. He brings work-related documents to the island.
We'd better go up to his room and try knocking.
Come on, Kyon. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yuki, Mikuru, let's go, guys. Stay here, little sister. We'll be right back.
Mr. Keiichi! Mr. Keiichi! If you're here, answer us! No good, it's locked. I don't think we have a choice. We're going to have to break the door down to get in his room. We can't waste any more time talking. He might be in trouble.
All right.
Very good, sir.
Breaking down doors like this only happens in the movies, right? Impossible. You're joking, right?